Hi, I'm Eric D'Amato. Welcome back to Let's Play Call of Juarez, the Gunslinger.
But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Oh wow, there's a lot of them in there. No, you're not. You're not even gonna get a hang.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Ammunition. A nugget is somewhere nearby. There is some jank with this one. This game is good, but there is a bit of jank involved, of course.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy. That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
So where's that nugget? There's my nugget. The Gatling gun.
I'm gonna shoot you dead.
Yeah, no you're not.
That's right. That must have hurt.
Not really. How about that? Hope not. The whole point is shooting someone in the head, so it doesn't really... They don't live long enough to hurt. That's the idea. That's my plan. Anything interesting back this way? We did go up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's just some leaves. There's nothing there.
Right about
Hey, an ally.
much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons.
Nice.
I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit.
And it's a trap. I guarantee.
But it turned out that they had me.
Take him out.
Yep.
I'm sending you to hell.
The Daltons had played me like
so
a
tough
fiddle.
after all, is it?
Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me
They want to stick a knife in me.
But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world. You're talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway... But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway...
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
Oh, God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys.
So we're gonna kill some vigilantes. Yeah, these big set pieces are not exciting to me anymore. I just want to shoot stuff, not do the set piece. Okay, I'm going to... Oh! Okay. See what we can get ourselves. None can hide. Hints about enemies behind. Yes! Yes, that sounds so useful.
Weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together.
Alright, a double boss fight.
Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
That's just not fair. There's two of them. Why? I don't want to do it. Can't, like, if there's two of them, can it really be considered? Like, why do I have to... Can't I just refuse, since it's, like, a patently unfair fight? Oh my god.
They got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic
Honorably
death
killed
of his
2 cheaters
brothers.
because, I mean, 2-on-1 is cheating. Sorry. That is why I'm the best goddamn gunfighter in the West.
My
Well,
own
no,
brothers
not,
died
but
tragically
he is.
as well, truth
He's
be
fictional,
told.
so. Episode 7, The Wild Bunch. Juarez! 1868, we're finally getting some connection to something.
It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico.
Nice.
One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose.
Yeah,
I even
big
won an
gold.
old Spanish coin that had to be 100
Finally a
years
connection! Yes!
old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the 3 of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would
Well,
avenge
here's
them.
our backstory, finally.
Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
I like the old prospector there. Not so great train robbery. Alright. Oh, Great Train Robbery, basically the first movie ever made. Oh, finally good to have some Juarez connection.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains.
Chase the Wild Bunch.
Led by Butch Cassidy. They were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
Yeah, it didn't, though.
Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above. So I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
What's in here? Is there treasure? There he is. Yes, sirree, Bob. Bryant, the Wilcox robbery. Oh yeah, that's not a good trade at all. Actually, wait, can we? Cannot dual wield. Damn it. We'll try the sawn-off rifle too. No, we can't do our super fast loading with these, unfortunately.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge.
Ooh,
What'd you say?
Well, I
Who's that
made my
son of
way
a
off
bitch?
unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them.
there's a gun.
From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route.
I'm putting you down.
First, I would need to get my ass out of there.
That's usually a good first step to most things. Straying away from the story. Fair enough. Well, we are an old man recounting this, which was the style at the time. That
I
was
jumped from the
amazing.
frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixed to fall. I found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole
There's my
castle
boy.
of desperados.
I love the Ranger pistol. It is my favorite in all of these games so far. I love it. I love this gun.
Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard
Thank
that
God
day.
for that.
Gonna make you bleed. You maniac! Die, you bastard!
Oh, this game is good.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights.
Nor am I, buddy.
But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
I was all excited about the sawn-off shotgun taking the pistol slot, and then I realized, until I found out this video actually. Oh, it's not dual wield. Never mind. Why would I not dual wield a weapon? I'm a gunslinger.
At times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Ooh, more secrets. George Flatnose Curry. What a name.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
I don't know, did they? I'm learning a lot of you guys. Joe LaForce, T. Gar, Tim Piper, Sundance Kid, Butch Cassidy, Kid Curry, and Elsie Lay. Grand Posse versus the Wild Bunch.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the Wild Bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? He's out of here! Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody! He'll kill us all!
I will indeed. Nugget, someone near. Boom! Hey, that's all the secrets. Hey, ooh, I level up that. Okay, we'll get a new rifle. Executioner, execute nearby enemies. Yes. We got the golden rifle. Just gotta find one, and then we'll be golden. That pun was entirely unintentional.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left, and I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Christ! That was too damn close! Run! If you want to live!
Is that all of you? No, it is not. Oh boy. Calm him down. Load.
Leave that son of a bitch!
Okay, that's exploding.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice.
Alrighty.
But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nose
Is it
Curry.
gonna be a fight or a duel?
Who was he?
Why are you asking?
The fastest gun in the gang.
Oh.
Right after Sundance, I mean.
He looks nice. Good design.
And Kid Curry. And maybe Elsie Lay.
Nice.
On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America.
Alrighty. I think that was my best duel yet. Probably because it was against some nobody.
They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
Honorable kill. All the truth, too. Well, all the nuggets of truth, at least. Ooh, 130 to hell.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd
Ooh,
disappeared.
there's the golden rifle.
Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang.
Such a nice word, shebang.
So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
Well, let's get a hunt. This looks like a night elf forest with all those blue fireflies floating around. It'll tell me when I'm near a nugget, so.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Who's shooting? We're under fire! If we don't kill him, they'll kill us!
That's about the long and short of it.
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Stop standing next to dynamite.
Yep, yes, that you do.
I got a lot more.
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I
Inlaid six
just
shooter?
needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
There, no, there you are. Nugget of truth. Butch Cassidy. Find clues. Ah, it's a map. That is awful convenient.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
It's awful convenient that they just left a map on a rock.
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Guess we gotta save the bridge. Outside parachute.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5.
I'm inclined to believe the sum in this case.
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
That's kind of a disrespectful name, I must say. I don't know if crouching at all increases my stability, but I will always do that.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. And I made it a point to remove any dynamite that I came across. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
What the hell?
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off.
As they would.
It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men who are willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
I beg to differ.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
This asshole has a death wish.
Actually got quite the opposite of a death wish. I have a refusal to die. A stubborn cuss. Alright. Who is the armored shotgunners
So what
now?
happened
Huh?
then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Careful and slow is the way we do it. That's the way, all the way. That's not good. Crazier than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Give it up now. I'll let you go.
I think it's scared as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs to the expression and crazy as a cat in a hot tin roof.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress.
Oh dear.
Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
What the heck? Why would I trade my golden rifle for anything?
It'll kill us!
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't going to work.
But first I gotta get my
I
nugget.
needed an alternate path forward.
Nugget. Where is the nugget? There's one nearby, that much I know. Where could it be? Somewhere. Somewhere nearby here. I want to find it since I'm so close to it, but there we are. Ooh, and we get to level up. Cold Rage, we'll get that. My defense was kind of hidden out of the way. Whew.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me.
Such as?
There was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment.
I have no idea what's going on. Alright, how can I stop this?
Deactivated. Cheat activated.
I'm gonna have to... Because there's nothing I can do. It's saved over my own death. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it here, actually. Sorry for the shorter video, but I'm gonna have to redo the level up to this point because we're in an untenable, unwinnable situation right now. So, see you in a bit. Well, see you next time. Ciao. Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato. The art was by Rafael Agrona. You can find a link to their commission page in the description below. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Ciao!